Hi, welcome back to this class, Analysis of Algorithms, Part 2, Minimum Spanning Trees. Here we talk about Prim's algorithm. It's very easy and very simple algorithm. Everybody can understand it, and I will try to give you an example, practical example, how this algorithm can be implemented and how we are going to create subgraph out of this one, which represents minimum spanning tree of a connected weighted and directed graph. Okay, so here um, minimum spanning tree is a subset of the graph's edge that connects all nodes and contains no cycles, no loops, and it has minimum possible total edge weight. Now, Prim's algorithm starts from any node, and then repeatedly we take the shortest, the smallest edge, and we connect it to the node that we have, any node in the subgraph that was selected. And this continues until all nodes are included. And the subgraph cannot be a minimum spanning tree if it does not include all vertices that we have originally. So this is the diagram that we have. We have A to B, weight 4, A to B to E, weight 5, and E to B is 7, F to E is 8, and so forth, so forth, so forth, so on and so forth. Now, step one, current node, we have it. Let's say this is the start. We start from the start. That's the start. So any nodes leaving A, it will be A to B, and A to E, and A to C. So we'll take A to B is 4, A to E is 12, A to C is 9. Which one is the smallest? Greedy is 4. So we take A to B. So that's step one. A to B 4, A to C 9, A to E 12. So we take the shortest, which is A to B. Now, A to B, that is A, and B, that is B. So we take this diagram now. That's our diagram, 4. So current minimum spanning tree weight is, for this diagram, A to B is 4 now. Now, next, we will try to include next whatever coming from A, AC 9 and AE 12 from previous. And from B, we have BE 5 and BC 6 and BD 10. So BE 5, BD 10, that's 10, that one. And BC is 6. So I think we will go for, we will go for out of these, okay, from the smallest is this one. We'll take B to E. So our diagram will, so we select the minimum, this one, and we add it. So we have starting from A, we had B, that's B, and it has 4. And then we go to B to E, which is 5. That is E. That's 5. That's our diagram. And next, so 4 plus 5, that would be 9. Our cost so far is 9. That is E, sorry. Next, we have step 3. Currently we have A, B, currently we have A, B, E. That was 5, and this one 4. And now we have A to C 9 from the original diagram. B to C is 6, okay? And B to D is 10, and E to F is 7. So see, B to C is 6, B to D is 10, and B to E is 5, E to F is 7. So the smallest is, we had B to E, but now we take B to C. That we take this line. So we took this one, and we took this one, and now we take this one. So our diagram will be like that. So we take B to C. That is 6. our diagram. Now, step 4, and 6 plus 15, it gives us 4 plus 5 plus 6, the edges, 4 plus 5, 4 plus 5 plus 6. So altogether is 15. Now, next step 4, we have current A, B, C, E. AC is 9 is ignored because both AC are already in the tree. BD 10, CD is 3, and EF is 7. So which one we take? AC is ignored because adding AC, it would connect to existing tree nodes. So we have already AC, okay? So we'll take the smallest is out of this one is 3. So we have, let's draw it again. A was, we started with going to B. I think that was 4, and B to E. Next, that was 5, and B to C, that was 6. And then now C to D is 3. Now adding 5, 4, 6, 3, it will give you 18. Now that's our diagram so far. Next, we take the last one. We cannot add BD, by the way. It will be, if we add this one, and we took this one. But now we have this diagram, we have this. If we take this one, it will be cycle. It will be this triangle. So this one cannot be taken. Next, we take what? We take step 5. We take EF, which is 7. So we'll have diagram A to go to B by 4, to go to E by 5, to go to C by 6, to go to D by, what was it? By D, let me check, by 3. And now we are having to go to F by 7. So now all nodes are included, A, B, C, D, E, F. I think the graph is done, and that is the output for the graph. So that's the output for the graph. So we have this started, and then step 2, and then step 3, and then step 4, and then step 5. Thank you very much, and more details about it. If you want to get more information, that's the things that I have. Stay tuned for the next class. Thank you.